as at now, what's one major problem that, if given the opportunity, you table before the SRC Council? What's about sanitation? It's fine, Mr. EJ. It's fine. It's fine. You are part of the current administration. I mean, you used to be a part of the current administration. How would you assess yourself on a scale of the administration on a scale of 1 to 10? Oh, I'm asking you to scale. You say you are not a man of numbers. On a scale of 1 to 10, Eugene.
You are telling us you are not a man of numbers.
Ah,
On a scale of 1 to 10,
oh, it's fine. It's all right. You are not interested in the questions. You want to set your own questions and answer. That's fine. Um, what's one monumental thing as a financial secretary you did that you think it's so relevant?
Financial issues. Even if the current president wants to organize anything, and because you want to become a president, you've been sabotaging so that you later come and solve the issues. So the policies you have now, why have you not consulted or communicated them to your president so that at least currently these are issues students are facing? So that at least the solutions are given presently, not when he is out and you will come and do it. Why haven't you done that?
Please, can I get a question?
I'm saying you were in administration, right? So why have you not all the beautiful policies you presented to us? Why have you not gone to the president to suggest them to him so that at least the issues of students are solved current present, not when he is gone and you come into it?
That's a very good question, sir. And I would answer this question in two sides. The first side I'll take it from is that some of these problems I did talk to the president about it, but how our tenure is said, it's a matter of a year, and I feel the period isn't enough for all this stuff to be done. That's why I've personally gone around. As we are working on them, I'm sure he's working on some of them that I've listed. But during my time, we are going to continue.
So that's why you were sabotaging, like you sabotaging, so that you become the president and you become the.
That's actually a statement that I don't feel anybody could say that about me, because I've let it not sabotage my president in any
which year are you in?
First thing, please.
You're in first year. Are you sure you can be the vice president of Katanga in first year?
Yes, please.
Okay. Let me give you this scenario. A girl went to the annex to see a friend, a new friend, and she was slapped and sacked from the annex. The boys are saying that no girl can go to the annex. The HCR is not around. The senior to tell the home assessor around. So what are you going to do as a vice president if the girl comes to you and report this incident to you?
First of all, I will calm the girl down, sit her down, and analyze the situation. Ask her what really happened. and after that, I'll go to the boys' side and ask for what also
I've
happened.
already told you what happened.
Yes,
The
but
boys' reasons are no girls are allowed cannabis.
yes, please, I understand very well, but still, I believe that in problem solving, you have to justify and make sure that yes, it really happened. So that's the first step I'm going to take. And after that, I'll go to the boys and talk to them to calm down when it comes to the girls. I know they will probably say that girls are not allowed to come in, but I believe that the girl didn't know or no one was around to tell her that she's not supposed
So
to
you
go to
also
that
agree
side.
that girls are not allowed to go to cannabis? Eugene, please let him speak. You also agree that girls are not allowed to go to cannabis?
For
As the
that,
vice president of
for that, it's a tradition I came to meet in Katanga.
and have you made any inquiries about it?
Yes.
And what was the reason why girls cannot go to cannabis?
From the inquiries I made, the person told me that I don't remember the person who told me, but he told me that at first the girls were going there, but there was one person who came as the landlord, and he implemented that since
Who's the
Katanga,
landlord? Who's
since
the landlord? Who's the landlord? Katanga.
please can I first of all answer the question?
No, who's the landlord?
From what I understand and from what I was told, landlords are people who are selected from the traditional council to.
So you also accept the power of the traditional council and the board as a vice president. You accept that we have a different council apart from the executive council who also have power to set rules for the resident and the board.
No, I don't accept it.
You don't accept it, but you accept that girls cannot go to their nest.
Yes,
And you are
but
saying that those rules are set by a certain landlord who came to the country.
But-
You know that as the vice president, you are in charge of the welfare activities at the home. All the residents are in your care and you are in first year, so I want to know the spirit that you have to lead the work of Katanga. Since you are saying that
Clearly, you are not abreast with issues here in the home. So
university was one like any other one that can be in first year. Let me continue. Mr. Vice President, who is the current Director of Student Affairs? Eugene, keep quiet.
Professor Maria, I'm not really concerned with it.
You know that as the Vice President, you'll be having meetings with the Director. So if you want to be the Vice President, you have to be abreast with all those things. Okay. Mention three constitutional duties as a Vice President.
So the vice president is supposed to be the chair when it comes to welfare. And the vice president is going to lead all other sub committees, all other sub JCR committees. And aside that, the vice president is also going to step in as the president till there's another election when the president steps down or when there is an issue where
How many male reps do we elect?
60.
16. How many girls?
5.
What are some of the sub committees that the Vice President will be in charge?
He said the committees.
Yeah.
The sports committee, entertainment committee, the women's commission, the
They are all
welfare.
committees that the Vice President will be in charge of. Sports committee, entertainment, women's commission. Okay. Who composed the national anthem?
Philip Lowe.
Why was the hall named University Hall? Please, I don't want to know.
University Hall because it used to correlate the name of the hall. It being the first one, they named it the University Hall.
It used to be what? Please give it to the president. Give it to the president. Eugene, are you aware that you are part of the SRC Parliament Council?
Yes, please.
This year's SRC Parliament, what is the name of it?
The 17th SRC.
How many parliamentarians form under the SRC?
For that,
Is one to know, let's continue. When we say vote by proxy, what do you mean?
I'm not confident. Always answer.
Alright, so
your CV, you said that you partook in some research activities, right?
Okay. Yes, please.
So, the first is investigating the level of security in K University.
Yes, please.
So, I would want you to elaborate on that particular research from that research.
Okay, so the investigating the level of security in K University is a project that I personally did. Well, not that I personally, but it was a project that was being done by our statistics teacher from my faculty. And we were supposed to investigate the level of security in K University after the death of Joanna Dellen and the so rest in peace. And we found out that the rate at which crimes and stuff were happening on campus were a lot, especially off campus around medical village. That was also around the time that someone was stabbed around medical village, and we did investigation as to why the security level was there were low. And we found out that it was because that place was segregated from the rest of the school. There were poor lighting issues, and the number of security was there were low. So through that, we were able to forward these findings to our teacher, who then forwarded that to the security services of K University, which I'm very positive they are working on.
So, who's to be blamed for the insecurity in K University?
I don't think we should do a blame game here.
Whose job wasn't done?
It's a collaborative something that we all have to come together to make sure the security of K University is high. So I can't blame one person or the other for that.
Who is Gladys Osei Nkrumah?
Like I said,
And then you kept your mom as part of your referee. Who taught you that?
I served, aside her being my mom, I served under her. I served as a financer or a salesperson for her. So I worked for her, so she can be my referee. In fact, when you look at my, I don't have it here. I think my job is I worked as a salesperson for her. So that's why I kept it.
So you're trying to tell me that apart from here, you cannot get another person as a referee?
I can get other people, but she is someone who also.
But you know that you are not expected to put your family relative as your referee.
Please, I wasn't privy to that, but thank you for the enlightenment. And next time, I'll do better.
You come with your police.
Yes, please.
So whilst I was doing that, who is Aburi Lenny Ase Kolo?
Abubu Lenny Ase. He is a second year medical student who resides in the University of he resides.
And then why did he nominate you?
Lenny has been someone I've been with from first year of the same day. And he served as financial secretary. He served as a member of the JCRC which I worked for. So he saw my progress and he personally, when he saw I was running for president, he personally wanted me to run because he has seen the progress I've done and he knew I could do better in my space as president. That's why he chose to nominate me as president.
There was a problem?
Mr. Panelist, please let me. On that, I have a question on that. Do you believe in gender inclusivity?
Yes, please, I do believe in gender inclusivity.
You do very well.
Yes, please.
So, and do you believe in including marginalized people in activities, right?
The word was
Marginalized, like people that, in a space, people that are marginalized. You believe that including them
Please, can you throw more light on the marginalized?
Marginalized people, like any space, like most people would say that these days you are giving girls a lot of opportunities to, have those conversations, right?
Yes.
You believe very well.
Yes.
And you believe in diversity as well.
Yes.
So, you being a medical student, your vice also being a medical student, you didn't think it was necessary that you diversify your brain, like,
Please, my mind is a simple.
oh, okay, then that's
And then why didn't you take a female as your running mate?
Personally, I don't use gender as something when I'm choosing who is good for a job or not. And I was looking for, I looked through the whole catalog for someone who would complement my style, my leadership style, my ideals and everything. and I sought between females and males, and he was the best man for the job.
He was the best. There was a program this year that you, as part of the administration, was supposed to partake in, the JCRC forum. Do you remember that program?
Yes.
So what happened? And then that program didn't come on.
Okay. I'm sure my memory serves me right about that. So I would answer that with that JCR from not coming up, it was from the fact that we couldn't get the right logistics for the whole a sound system at that point in time. We couldn't make arrangements for that. And throughout administration, we have done a lot of projects and activities which have actually been a success. But we have had our lapses one way or the other, and that was one of the lapses.
And the time that program was supposed to come on, we were setting up that same venue for your personal program with a sound system. So why is it that sound system wasn't able to be used for this JCR film, but for your personal program?
Please, the sound system that I used was a relatively smaller one that served a small number of people. You were around then, I'm sure you saw that for that sound system, it can't serve that great number of people. So if we had used that, one, we couldn't have gotten together, and the load on it would have destroyed the system.
And then, what were your efforts towards that program?
The president can.
Because I came there, I asked you, you told me that you were ask the president whilst we were setting up for your personal program.
My program was supposed to come on after this piece, and before that, when I saw you asking that question, we had done everything, and we found out that we couldn't have that. That was why I started setting up, because we couldn't do that, and I wanted him to give me the full details about it. That's why I asked you to see about it.
So when you knew that program was essential, as a financial secretary, why didn't you suggest that we redo that program again? But your program was what you wanted to do.
Before we do everything as JCRC, we sit together as a whole committee and agree on it. And after that, we went back to our books and saw where we went from. And we found out that we could do better in different ways. So we proposed other ways in which we could get those stuff. We put a form in the group and everything. Where they signed it, we found a fault. So we found a different alternative for that. So we actually did it in a different way. Not like we saw what you expected.
How? What is the
one, personally, I've been going around asking the residents about the problems and stuff they are facing, and that's how I even was able to get out my policy document. And was revealing some of this information to the president, aside to the welfare committee here, that's the vice president, and even to SCR. And
what's one biggest challenge that residents of this one are facing?
I mentioned that earlier as being sanitation. That's
sanitation.
one problem.
Me, I'm a resident of this hall. My biggest problem is water challenges. So you can't tell me that that's the biggest problem.
Yeah,
so how will you solve that water problem?
How I'll solve
that water problem?
I've personally looked into why the water isn't functioning as it should, and we found out that from the plumber that is the load on the boreholes, like there's a pump. Usually the pump bends.
This is the last one. Continue.
Usually the pump burns out and they have to get a new one to replace it. So that has been the problem. And I think the solution to that problem is getting a pump that can last, that has a higher durability and can last for a longer while. So
don't you rely on Ghana Water Company for the supply of water?
Aside Ghana Water Company, we rely also on pumps, because you can see that boreholes were drilled during the tenure of Apesi Odrio. Yes, that borehole. That's why you see a number of polytanks around. That's why we have those polytanks around. So the polytanks are like reservoirs. In case Ghana Water Company, their water doesn't come. You see there are fluctuations in their water supply. So sometimes the water comes and they don't come. So when they don't come, we use the boreholes, and the boreholes sometimes develop faults and they burn out.
So as an incoming president, when you are being voted into power, what solution would you actually bring to make sure that we don't face water challenges. But days are there, I don't bath.
You seem to have knowledge on all the issues here in the home, but
Yes.
you don't have
The solution.
you have no practical
No
solution
solution.
to them.
Please, I have a practical solution to that.
Let's go.
When I was speaking to, I mentioned earlier that we are going to the ball was the biggest problem when it comes to that was the ball was burning out. You get it? So we are going to get a more durable one. And how can we do that? It's cost intensive. So one, we can get that from alumni support, or we can write to a corporate.
Why didn't you do that since you're part of this current administration to solve it now? But you want us to give you the power for you to do that. It means that you are selfish.
I wouldn't say I'm selfish in this instance. But during my tenure as financial secretary, it's not like I was focusing more on my financial aspects. We all working together. But we want to do that. I contributed in different ways, which we need help. And as I said earlier, our tenure is usually a short one and it ends. So I want to give you the mandate to continue that work. So I've done the first aspect, identifying the problem, and now I'm going to find the practical
Find
solution.
a practical solution. Please give it your ready. Please, how many programs have JCRC organized so far?
Please, I'm not conversant with the number and I don't want to mention any number, which sometimes I go home, so maybe they organize the program which I was not wrong.
So
But I've seen
mention
about
programs that you know of. Please, let's hear answer.
I've seen the aerobics program.
You have seen it, okay.
The aerobics program.
Only that.
Yes, please.
And then how many have you attended?
I've attended I went to pass by during the health school, but I can't donate blood because of some reasons.
So you have seen the aerobics, but you didn't see the blood donation one.
Reason?
But you passed by.
Yes, please.
It means that you don't have the interest of the whole at heart.
So even as a resident, you are not taking part of this program. So when you become a vice president, you want the resident to come to your
Come
program.
to your program. Come
But
as
you yourself, you'll be going home. You won't
Aha.
be partaking in any program at all.
Please,
Just two programs that you can mention: aerobics, blood donation.
So what idea do you have on canvassing students to come for programs?
Okay, so for convincing students or convincing students to come for programs, I think making good publications, advertising it very well can bring some of the students. And aside that, not every student can partake in every activity. Some issues like the blood donation, knowing the health very well, sometimes you can't donate blood. And if you try forcing yourself or pushing yourself there, it's going to affect you
But
personally.
are you aware from the publication you've just mentioned, people do it. You go to faculty, flyers, we share flyers, we do things. Here in Katanga, there's been sharing, I've seen a lot of flyers, but the issue still remains. Students still don't come for programs. So what's your practical solution to get students to be coming for programs? Especially when you yourself, it looks like you are not interested to even come for your own program.
For the aerobics, please. The reason
I don't
why-
want you to be specific. Just give me your practical idea of getting students to come for programs. It's not about aerobics.
Yes.
Come for programs.
But please, I'd like to answer the question which was about the aerobics.
Don't worry about it. Answer me.
So, with that, you have to engage the students very well. During this current term of office, engaging the students, coming to their places, talking to them, befriending
As a
them.
vice president, I think your first answer was supposed to be about the lane reps, because you are in charge of them. You are the welfare committee chair. You have lane reps at 26. You can don't mean that you can use your lane reps to do all these things, or you're not even aware that you are in charge of the lane reps.
Yes, I'm well aware that I'm in charge of the lane reps.
So
But being a resident
let's
of
continue.
being a resident of this hall and doing very well.
It's okay.
See, what's your take on traditional council? You mentioned it. Alright, so my last question for you. I would want you to come write, the two of you. So you would come write your president's weakness, okay? And then the president will come write your weakness. Do you understand? write his weakness, and then you write his own weakness, and then you write the vision that he saw in you. So you write that vision, then you also write that same vision. Do you understand? So now this is it. You are coming to write his weakness, okay, and then he's writing his own weakness separately, one here, one here. That's the first one. The second one is the vision. We both spoke about the vision. It means that it's the same vision. So you come and write the vision. Visions. Do you get it?
Okay, our vision for the
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So please, come and write it.
And it's supposed to be in unison because do you understand what he said?
Yes. The song.
Few seconds for. We are done. Alright. Before that, sign attendance. Yes. It's an observation. Running with seconds for.
How will you manage this agreement among the How will you
I would say executives are humans, and in any human institution, conflicts do occur, disagreements do occur from time to time.
Okay, suppose your financial secretary disagrees with you, how you go about it?
If my
Your financial secretary
okay,
disagrees with you.
so I'm a very tolerant person, and I know that no one has all the knowledge in the world. So say he's disagreeing with me about something, I'm sure maybe there might be something he doesn't understand.
What
I
if the
don't
disagreement becomes personal?
becomes personal. The right thing I'll do is I'll talk to him and I'll find out why it's a personal conflict. I've done something, but if it's my fault, I will do apologize. And if it goes beyond this, I'll have to then bringing someone responsible.
That's fine, that's fine. What goes up and never comes down. That's correct. What has many teeth but cannot bite?
What has
Many teeth but cannot bite.
seven?
Wrong. What has a neck but no head? A whole buys 20 chairs and breaks two. How many are usable?
Telling you that
A whole buys 20 chairs and breaks two. How many are usable?
how many
Are usable?
a whole buys 20 chairs and
And
brings
breaks two. How many are usable?
eight.
Okay. That has one eye but cannot see.
Has one eye
But cannot see.
and a dog.
Okay. What has hands but cannot clap?
I'm not. A cup.
Okay. What gets wetter than more? What gets wetter? The more it dries.
Please, you are not sure.
Okay.
The answer is ice. Sorry. Ice.
So, Mr. Ige, one question that's your policy document answer. What one question that's your policy document answer?
A question. That's my policy document. My policy document answers the question how we would be able to solve the problems that we are facing here in Qatar.
I'm reading from your commitment. Every policy in this document was listened to answer one question. What does Katanga actually mean right now?
So it means you use the AI to generate your policy. It's clear that you use the AI to generate your policy.
How smart are your policies?
Smart enough.
Smart enough.
How smart are your policies? You're saying smart enough. Do you know smart analysis?
Smart analysis.
How smart analysis? Do you know smart?
I don't use smart analysis.
So how was your policy analysis?
Personally went around and asked about the needs of the people and we analyzed it for the problems that we have. Practical applications.
Yes, I know that you have each response based on what you got from your residents. But how have you analyzed your document to make sure that what you have here can be achieved when you come into office? Because you can say anything and if at the end of the day it's not analyzed to see whether it can be achieved or not, there is no need really.
So if I'm to understand you right, you're asking if there was a smart analysis or a smart analysis.
Smart is an abbreviation for something.
Or when
There
you
is smart and there is smart. I was expecting smart.
smart, we didn't do a smart analysis.
So how should I read this policy?
Yeah.
We carefully analyzed it and went through it.
So you think what more?
Okay,
what
because
model?
without smart, there's no way you will achieve success.
There's actually something I've learned here that you need a smart analysis to.
Yeah, another lecture now.
Listen,
But please, next time when you are presenting an official document like this, try to humanize your documents. Because I can tell you for a fact that this was generated.
This was actually
It was actually
handcrafted.
It was actually
are you
handcrafted.
sure? Because I can show you where it was written.
We are talking to you, so
Okay.
But why are you
Yeah.
why are you trying to
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I used how I went about this. I used the Word document to print all these, but they weren't in a policy document.
No, it's not about the format of it, it's about the content.
The content here it was from us. I can show you notes that we actually did handwrite. You can see using tree words like apone, fapemen. I don't think AI can draft this.
So that's why you began, because you don't also follow due diligence. That's why you began some of the sentences in your CV was a president, then it was. Are you aware there is a JCRC career services that sensitizes and teaches students on how to write CVs and all that? But you are not interested. You don't want
gotten the opportunity to have access to their services.
To have access, they are there. You are supposed to go to them.
Please, I will need that.
What do you know about Katanga's creed?
Katanga's creed. One line sticks with me. To Katanga, I can't recite all, but that's my belief spoke to
You want to be
me.
the president?
Listen?
You want to be the president of the
Yes, please.
So you just pick one line out of the
I can't say it word for word, but I can tell you the context.
and one line start.
Keeping the guidance
you
spiritual.
Yeah,
The whole thing. But like,
It's okay. Please, it's 2 minutes. Look into the camera and talk to the residents.
And I noticed something before. Please read what you signed before.
I should be disqualified from contesting this election because I am incapable.
And you have signed it.
And you have signed it. So,
This one person, you don't read before you sign.
like for real.
Okay, so
They give you
before
documents.
I did ask, and I believed in his competence and honesty.
Wow.
Competence and honesty.
Wow.
Wow.
So go to the law court. You say, oh,
I believe in instruction.
you asked and I said attendance. Was attendance written there?
No, please.
So, it's just a learning process, okay? Next time if you get a document, go through it. Also, you sign your death warrant too.
Yes, please. Aside it being a vetting room, it's also a place where you learn a lot, and I'll make sure it stays with me for
Teachers, right? Please give back.
The official name of the hall is University Hall. Why Katanga?
Please, for which parts I use university.
Yeah, the official name is University Hall. But why the Katanga?
Why would we call it Katanga? Oh, okay. So during the time the University of Katanga was established, that's 1996. It was found that it was isolated or segregated from the rest of the school because behind us, Shaba, Bunai, and the rest went around. And during that time, during that time at Kumbu, there was a particular state called Katanga. They also secluded or segregated from the rest of the school, and they stood for activism. We were fighting for their rights against people who are abusing their rights at the mines. So Katanga, the University Hall adopted that name Katanga to show one a segregation from the rest of the school and the spirit of activism, where it stands for the rights of students beyond campus, on campus, everywhere.
Stand up.
Stand up and speak.
Good day, lovely people of Katanga. I am in the person of Kumaya, a brother to you, and who has been coming to you from time to time, and you know me very much. Today, I stand before you as one running for the position of the University of Katanga president, and I pledge my allegiance. And I'm soliciting for your vote on that day, that when the day comes, please vote for me, vote for change. And before I would finish, I would like my vice president to also talk.
Fellows, I'd like to also introduce myself. I'm in the person of Frimpont Marvin. It's a very solid mindset. I'm a person who feels that the glass is full whenever there is a debate on whether half full or half empty. That is, I don't waste my time brooding over issues, but have possible ways to solve them. And coming to serve Katanga, coming to serve the university hall, I'll make the welfare of every student be my priority.
Something.
So please, this one, all official. What do you do for the whole cadets? The horse cadets, what will you do for them?
Okay, so personally, I feel the number, the battalion, the cadet corps, the number is
Okay. Wait,
Good afternoon. Say, honorable chairman, yes. Say, we are where say,
I tell you, right? So why did you go? Alright, let me continue to answer.
Yes, we are here as the University of Constitution demands us to be vetted by the vetting committee.
Go for that thing account.
We are here.
Who? Did you go for the training or not? Did I give you permission to go? Why did you go?
okay.
That's why I told you that if there's anything happening elsewhere, I tell you that go here. Wait, so the trip. I didn't tell you to go for a trip. First of all, for different work, I'm telling you that you are going for a trip. Really follow no? This it is very simple. They do invite us idea. We ask, oh, did you inform my CEO? If that I didn't tell you, maybe on the radio or something. Did you inform my CEO? If you say no, please can you inform my CEO before? It's very simple.
Okay.
I'm not catching me then I should tell you.
Good afternoon, honorable chair members, distinguished ladies and gentlemen who are watching us online because it's being streamed. Yeah. Yes, so we are here to be vetted as demanded by the University or Constitution. Article 25 under Chapter 7, Clause 2. A member of the University Hall who desires to apply for the position of University Hall to undergo vetting, a vetting committee can recommend or not recommend any of the aspirants. Thank you very much for. Yes, please. Okay. Thank you very much for the opportunity you granted, Mr. Chair. So my mission here in University Hall, which is safe for all residents of the JCR, and it's opportunity driven for all residents. And my vision is to ensure leadership that is within that serve residents, that equip residents within the reach of the classrooms and beyond the classrooms.
Why the hall is not safe again?
Come again.
Is the hall not safe again?
It is, but recently, last semester, there was a group of people who came to attack our boys. And
as a general secretary, why do you need to solve that? But I want us to give you president.
General secretary, you are limited to do such a job because you are not in charge of the welfare. Your responsibility is
to. For vice president.
Yes, so I'm here with my running mate who will be in charge of the welfare. He will be giving reports. He'll be giving reports to the hall tutors, and together with his team, that's the various lay representatives.
So why and the women's commissioner. Vice president do that? Since you had the idea.
Yes, we all spoke ourselves here. I don't know what is not under my jurisdiction.
What did you do follow up?
Yes, I did a follow up with the hall tutor, and he told. So when we went to council meeting, he told us that he when watch the camera and test him. Passing in the touch. Driven
He's someone who is able to gather funds and also support people in their projects. He's able to speak
Projects like
activities and
projects like
projects like software installation. When we came to school as freshers, yes, he did software installation for us, like MATLAB, PyCharm, and also non-academic program. That's the games. That's the gaming, yes, softwares. And also he was able to distribute 21 drawing board for the engineering students that offer technical drawing. Yes, please.
So my mom is a businesswoman and my dad also has a friend in Kumasi here. And since he's into wood business, I didn't really cost much in procuring the drawing boards for the residents who are reading tech. Thank you very
so
much.
it means that was a philanthropic work.
No, it wasn't.
So what was the motive behind it?
Serving as the general secretary, and I know majority of the residents who were not aware that technical drawing they will be.
Is it ethical? Yes or no?
Yes, it's ethical because some people might be needy.
Go out of your ACR
Conference, yeah.
to use your own personal funds and collection to get drawing boards for students. Ethical as a
I first engage with the hallmaster before doing that.
so we
So
can go and ask your
yes, please.
Did you even discuss with your man before doing that?
My resident was aware then. He was aware. So after I was the general secretary elect, that was last year, I gathered drawing boards from then JCR residents.
You are welcome, by the way.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Yes, it's going to be an interaction session. We are not here to we are here to make this speak to the people of Katanga. Share with us some of your experience ideas. They are well informed. Best for them. So, do your best. Let's do your best.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
So, I am management by the way. We want you to
Thank you very much, honorable chair member.
all right. So, what informed your decision to vice president? Your running.
So, honorable chair member, I would first of all thank you for this opportunity. Of the residents were complaining that is because they don't have a representative amongst them to represent their voices and their welfare issues. That's why we are not solving them and the JCRC executives. So I decided to take.
Relax.
This one.
Yes, I'm relaxed, honorable chair member. So I chose Benedict Ampoma as my running mate because many of the residents of this JCR academic year complained to me that they don't have a representative on behalf of them to represent their voices.
So see, when you even win the election and you become president and vice president, by that time there are new residents there. So how would that solve
Exactly.
that problem?
So thank you very much for the opportunity, Mr. Chair Member. And those people who have left, should they leave this academic year, the next academic year JCR residents who will come, maybe, who knows, might be other sister of the previous academic year
What
JCR
are
residents.
the chances of that happening?
The chances are low, but those people who will come will benefit from the
How
initiatives.
many people benefit? Just 1 out of a million.
Oh no.
It's not even about next year. Instead, they don't have a rep.
A rep.
But we choose their reps.
Yes, but they've chosen lane rep. Exactly. So the lane reps.
So they are the voices for them. You understand?
Yes.
Before that, you are choosing a president who mean that he's the one representing because he would be in office in this academic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
He'll be in the next.
Okay.
And then we also choose rep from each floor to represent the floor members. So if you are saying that that's the reason why you chose your rights, then I think it's
No, you've not get me well, Mr. Chair Member. Please let me land. So okay.
From even what you said, right? that they don't have a representation. You are in second year right now,
Yes, please.
and even based on what you're saying, it's not true because you came, you are as at now, representation from last year, as in you were in first year, right? So it
Yes.
means it's something that is there. Okay. So I don't get where you are getting your data from. That many students have been coming to you that they want a representation. Meanwhile, you yourself there, you are a representation. So it's something already in existence.
So
I think
no, Mr.
so
Chairperson.
just
So
give me why you chose him as your running mate. Don't just
Very simple. Give us some.
okay, so Mr. Chairperson, thank you very much for correcting me. I chose Mr. Benedict Owanhene Ampomade because of his qualities he possesses.
Example.
Examples of his qualities is he is excellent in terms of academics, which reflects what University Hall is known for. He is also a hardworking resident, which also reflects our motto, rest not.
what has he done for you
To make
to show that
his hard working.
So his past experience is
uh, your
like,
I believe as leaders we don't need positions to
To
show
be
that
up.
we are capable.
so
What has he done?
so he informed me when the freshers arrived last semester that majority of them are facing issues with the software downloads. So I should take that into consideration and solve these issues for them. And I said, oh, okay, then I'll speak to my department people for them to come on board
You are
and help
speaking
them.
very highly of him. So then if he is this capable and you guys are teammates, you also a running mate. You also a running mate to him and he's a running mate.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
if you are teammates, why and you know that I mean it doesn't matter whether someone is in 40 or 50. It all bothers on what you have to show, what you can do. You understand? Why do you need to make him your why do you need to make him go for the presidential portfolio?
Yes, Mr. Benedict is our presidential portfolio because he feels or his best.
Give them a clue. Why do you need to go for the president and make him your man?
Okay, so I've known, as I said earlier on, I've known Marvin for a year now, and I know like the qualities and capabilities he possesses. So I came to know that since I'm afraid of going for competitions, okay, my one of my weaknesses, I'm afraid of losing a competition. So I went to Marvin, losing a competition. Yes, of okay, and in my track record too. Let me put this across. I've not lost a competition before. Yes, so I was like, because of the persistent complaints about their sockets and their installation, what can I do about it? So I went to Marvin, and with the visions and mission, with his missions and vision, I saw that they correlate. So why not I assist him? Okay, because he had already been in office and he knows how it is.
If in the future,
Yeah.
Marvin is to step up office and you are to be the president, you will avoid that opportunity because when he's not in office, he will be the president. But you're saying that you can't take up that challenge because you are afraid of.
By then we've already won the elections, and I'm now the
You are saying that when you go around you are complaining about
yeah.
you complain a lot. So
No, that's when I came to first year. Like my friends, yes, when they were telling me their sockets and stuff. Yes, I was the one who went to Melbourne, and they are about their software installation. Kofi Annan.
Kofi Annan.
Yes, please. Serving the people.
And then why did you go to Marvin but not to the vice president that's in charge of
I was
the
closer to Marvin, and I knew him. As I told you, like almost a year now. Because after SHS, we were in a group, right? Good. I think he created a group, yes, for us. So those who wanted Katanga Hall, and yes, he was able to assist me successfully choose Katanga Hall. Yes, that's why I
Katanga
yeah University Hall. Sorry.
So Marvin chose you not because he strongly believes you are capable, it's because he knows you and you're a shy person that have
family friends,
he just
government.
it's very convenient. Meanwhile, there are a lot of old people with also with good ideas, but because he's comfortable with you that you can go
Tell him
to
that no, Mr.
the
Chairperson, I'm
hospitals to
courageous.
speak to them. You can, connect with the financial secretary to be signing things. You won't speak, he's your friend. That's why you
Please, Mr. I see, let's say, God willing, we are being elected into office, and I see him doing things off the back of the JCRC committee executives. Our JCRC executives, yes, I'll report him to the appropriate authorities to hold him accountable.
Mr. Marvin, I put it to you that when you become the president of Atanga, you do things anyhow.
No, please.
I've seen you do things anyhow in the home. I've
Okay.
seen you. And
Okay.
people have come to me to complain about it. That you do things, you go about speaking to people anyhow. You don't pay attention to a lot of things. You do things anyhow. That's the case. Your running mate is saying yes.
No, he was just speaking to me.
Okay, because if you don't do things anyhow, you are coming for a better, right? And you have a running mate. It's okay. It's okay to wear whatever you want to wear, so far as it's decent. I didn't think it was advisable or more, appropriate to wear a uniform. It could have been the same clothes, but then it should have been uniform. But you do things anyhow because it confirms what people have been saying about it, and it's true.
It's true because you're wearing a black watch with a brown shoe.
What's your answer?
It's not a brown shoe. It's blended with black and brown.
Okay, but I mean, you are not going to score you for that. But then you should know that we are all learners. These are some of the soft skills that as leaders going forward you can be learned, you can be picking up.
Thank you very much for
attention to
correcting.
some of these because it looks like we shouldn't take you serious. That's what you are trying to portray.
Sorry
It's very
to
convenient for us not to take you serious.
sorry to interrupt, Mr. Chairperson. Please, the complaints you've been getting about Marvin, that he does things
You are not the one supposed to.
oh, okay, okay.
So, Mr. Marvin, you have an exchange program, right? And IT students, IT students.
Yes, I'm an IT student.
And
Second
if you
year.
have an exchange program, what are the processes you do? Formally leave off your duties for this year before you. What do you have to do?
Shoot.
If you don't know, you don't know. At this point, if you don't know,
Should
you are getting more.
no, I'm about to answer. Should I get an exchange program to go? For instance, last semester, one of our courses that I'm reading, database, where there was an opportunity given to IT students and a computer student that will go for an exchange program in Denmark. And with that, I went to engage with the teaching assistant of that particular course, and he told me that I should apply after the application.
I'm saying that no, I'm talking about your responsibilities here in the home, right? As a president, and you are leaving. What do you do?
So I inform my JCRC executives, if possible, write a letter to the hall tutors, both the female hall tutor and the male hall tutor, inform them indicating that I'm traveling for an exchange program, should it be in Denmark, and that is a period of 3 days or 2 weeks, and I'll be back at this time. And so I'm leaving everything in the hands of my vice president, since the constitution says that in the absence of the president, the vice president takes over, and in the absence of
Denmark, you go to Denmark, you are back now, and your running mate comes to you, or then you be your vice president. So the vice president comes to you. Oh, in your absence, Marvin, we submitted a proposal, right, to the accountants, the whole accountants. We wanted to organize a seminar, a financial literacy seminar, but we didn't do it, and the date is passed. So the money, you have the money now, right? What do you do?
I would inform him that with the financial literacy, it's not his job.
I'm not saying, I just gave an example. It could have been anything.
Say-
Anything.
You just send the money to
And the money, he has
account.
He has the money. You went
So
to them.
you just send the money to the JCRC account.
We send the money to this house.
Account.
Later use it for a different project.
and later use it for a different project.
Okay, so it looks like you don't have a mind of your own. The one that.
We have a shared vision and a mission.
All right. So give me some of the. Give me two committees that you'll be on when you get to the SRC parliamentary council.
When I went or when I get
When you
to.
get there, we're the former general secretary. Right?
Yes, please.
So I'm sure you are abreast with a lot of stuff there. Okay, then let me put it this way. What's one major problem, right?
Okay, so the standing committee, when I get there, I'll be on the academic committee or the vetting and appointments committee. Okay.
What's one critical problem facing the JCRC, right? That's or facing residents here. That's tabled in your tenure as the general secretary at the parliamentary council.
So many residents in University Hall where when I went rounds and asked of their concerns, they were since they've not had any academic exams experience.
You are aware as a leader, right? You don't speak like when I went round, people came to me to tell me I went to use the people in anything you are doing, it has to be a proper survey, right? It has to be a proper there's a way we go about doing stuff. So you keep using it, like you keep using those phrases. So people came to me, oh this one like it's not proper, right? So no.
Thank you very much for correcting me, but people don't always come to me. I also go around to ask about the concerns of the residents, and also from the information in a proper structure, and from the information I had. Thank you very much.
It looks like you don't do it, so I'm telling you that if
Mr. Chairperson, I really do. I didn't construct my sentences well.
You get me?
Okay.
You are not fighting. I'm just educating you, right?
Thank you very much for correcting me.
You're also educating me. I'm just saying that.
Thank you very much for correcting me.
As a leader or anyone, right? If you want to know complaints of people in a particular space or an area, you do it in a proper structure so that when you are asked, you don't say, "Oh, students came to me," or "Resident came to me." I heard it's not appropriate, right? But then you can keep on.
So from the information I had in a proper manner, after I went rounds to gather the concerns of the residents, they were stressed and they were all thinking about their academia since they not had their different experience and exams in KNEST here. So as a deputy chairperson on the academic committee, together with the honorable members of that committee, we sat as parliamentarians and reviewed the grading system of Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. We brought it back to Parliament and we saw to it that either we should go by reviewing it by changing the 30-70 marks to the 60-40 marks to help the residents. So instead of the continual assessment that initially was 30 marks and the end of semester will be graded 70 marks, we want to make it.
Direct input, or that was the consensus of all the academic committee.
That was the consensus of all the academic committee. I was the deputy chairperson.
No, what was your input? Like,
so my input, because most of the information I had here, the residents were like, I should rather do it 30-70. I should continue the old way. So I told the honorable members on behalf of my JCR resident that we need to stick to the old way. That's the 30-70.
But they didn't listen.
Majority of the parliamentarians went to the 60-40.
They went to the 60. So it means
exactly.
That you are not able to lobby your way through things.
No, it
so
was.
You came to a large population of Katangis. Some of them, many of them came to you to propose their concerns. You went there and you let people from Rapport and other calls to as it were bully you to your own conviction. Something you didn't strongly believe in, but you are okay, and now you are living. You are okay. Meanwhile, the people of Katanga didn't like it. So it means that if you are president, you wouldn't be able to lobby your way through things for us. Is that it?
So thank you very much for questioning me, Mr. Chairperson. And I would like to answer by saying that, Mr. Chairperson, when we even look at the Parliament of Ghana, you could tell that the minority caucus will be making a contribution which would have a positive impact of the average life of the Ghanaians. Yet the majority people will debate against it and will have the decision will rather go in favor of the majority people. Same thing applied in the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology Students Representative Parliamentary Council. So, okay.
What's the full meaning of those, sir?
Directorate of Student Affairs.
So why did you write Dean of Student Affairs?
Formerly, it was known as the Dean of Student
So why
Affairs.
did you write Dean?
Yes, it's a typo. Sorry.
Dean.
Yes.
I think director said direct. Crampo will know that. Oh.
Yes.
So why Dean?
It's a typo.
Typo.
Yes.
Dean can never be a typo.
Okay, thank you very much. It could be the end from the person who typed it when I was printing it. I sent it to the woman and she made editing, so it could be from her end. No, please.
It's very obvious.
No, please.
So Marvin, there's this water crisis in the hall. How would you solve it?
Yes, so thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. We went for a previous council meeting and I raised this concern, and the hall Twitter told us that the issue of the water in this hall is not from our end, but rather the Ghana Water Company. So there is a very big borehole at the back of East Wing, and the hall management is planning on implementing this so that we go completely off Ghana Water Company. When we open that borehole, we will have 5 boreholes in the university hall. Come again.
What is the problem and what is your
solution?
So the problem is the water crisis in the hall, and the solution is I reported on behalf of the JCRC resident to the hall Twitter in council meeting, and he told me that the solution is we want to go off Ghana Water completely, so we would implement the borehole at the back of East Wing. It's a very big borehole, so that we depend on the borehole and we will not be depending on the Ghana Water Company.
Okay, and then how about the dustbins that are always full and then they always overflow? How about that too?
So with that one too, I engaged with the hall tutors too, and the hall tutor told me that with the dustbins we will need to buy more at the vintage points in the hall.
So what will you do?
So when we come, the JCRC has a budget fund, so we would support the hall to buy more dustbins at more vintage points.
So why did you do that when you were the general secretary?
I'm general secretary. I don't countersign checks.
But
I don't also draw budget.
President about it.
Yes. I've spoken to my financial secretary about it.
I'm talking about president.
Financial secretary is the one who draws the budget.
But president that also signs it too.
Together with the financial secretary.
Yes. So if there's any problem, you speak to your president that these are the challenges. How do you go about it? So did you speak to him about it?
I spoke to the financial secretary, but I didn't speak to the president
because the president.
Because the financial secretary didn't.
No.
You were sabotaging him.
Yes.
When you were there, because you want to come and be a president, so you didn't really want to help him. You were sabotaging him.
I never did.
Financial.
How will you know? Because you are the man in charge in the office. You understand? So if anything is going on here, he's the one who countersign all check.
Everything.
Thank you very much.
So did it for your president?
As I said, after I informed my financial secretary and he didn't inform my president, I thought after informing he has already informed the president.
That still doesn't work out. Okay. Because as the general secretary, you need to talk to him. Or is there any issues between the two of you?
No, there is not.
There's no any issue?
Yes, please.
And then you failed to speak to your president about it. So now that the problem hasn't been solved, it means that you failed as a general secretary.
I never did.
You never did. But the problem is still there. And then as JCRC executives, our main duty is to solve this petty problem. So since the problem is still there, and then you realize that there's a problem, but you didn't solve it, how then do you want us to give you another mandate for you?
With that one, when I'm the president, that one I'm the one countersigning the check. So that one I'll make sure the financial secretary include it in the budget. and I'll countersign it before
So
the financial secretary
you
will
know that it's
countersign
the
it.
president that does that, but you didn't go to speak to him when you realized that there was a problem of such.
Mr. Chairperson, that's why I
I'm not
said
chairperson.
I assumed that after informing the financial secretary, he has already informed the president. That was my mistake. So
Assumptions.
that was my mistake. I really appreciate it for correcting me.
Failed
Failed. Okay, sure.
at that
Let's-
part. So it means that the smell that the residents go through, we can say you are a part of it. Right?
I wouldn't take that blame, Mr. President, Mr. Honorable Chair Member, because if you tell me so, we are all residents of the GCR. You noted that problem. I noted that problem. President, everyone noted that problem as well. We all saw it. I made a move by informing the financial secretary. Anyone at all could also make a move by informing the vice president, since it's a welfare issue as well. Thank you very much.
So why didn't you inform him too? So if you're the president, the vice president.
Yes, so
you know
from my submission, I stated clearly that anyone at all that it's worried could have also informed the vice president. Thank you very much.
Marvin, what's your assessment of the administration you were part of? What's your, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your assessment?
7/10.
7/10.
Yes,
So
please.
what accounts for
and then
So
after you are done, what accounts for the 7-2?
okay, so I'll assess myself 7/10 because the administration 7/10 because there are more activities that needs to be done in the hall, of which it didn't go through. One was the Freshers Week celebration. Mr. Chairperson, you and I know that,
Chairperson.
honorable chair member, you and I know that before school resume this academic year, we all planned to involve the residents in fun activities during the first week they come. But I engaged the president on that, and he told me that the speakers are sports. And I said, "Oh, okay, I can come on board and repair the speakers." He told me that was not my jurisdiction. That's of the financial. So I thought that had been fixed for us to have fun activities within the first week of the first semester.
The resident didn't have any fun activities.
During that, not only that, Mr. Chairperson, please, not only that, honorable chair member,
very corrupt.
I'm not.
Because the aspirant that came before you rated the administration 3/10. But because you are part of the administration, it felt like, you would feel like your president, yes, you have to say this stuff about him. You're giving him 7/10, or you are giving the administration 7/10. It means that you are very corrupt.
No, Mr. Honorable Chair Member, that's from his stance. Everyone and his or her opinions. From my view, he has. So the fun activities and the Honorable Chair Member stated too. Yes, and the water crisis,
So
of which.
are they in your policies, especially the dustbin?
So I've included it in my policies.
Is it there?
It's not. You see, policies, honorable chair member. Let's get this clear. You see, policies. It's not that. No. We are all learning. You see. Sorry if I've offended anyone. Sorry if I've offended anyone. Okay.
What I'm trying to say, you want to respond to the issue, but there is a way you have to put it before you tell us. Can you look at how you
Thank you very much. So you see, policies. As I went on to gather the information, I considered the priorities of the residents' problems, and since you've brought this issue, it's also in my head, and we are going to include it. There is a saying that, excuse my language, it's only a fool that does not change his or her mind. And if this is also a top-notch problem that needs to be addressed immediately, why won't I include them? I will not say that these are my policies. So this is what I'm going to. This is also a top priority problem that we need to address it. So why not? I'll include them in my policies. Come it. Nako pardon me here.
So you speak Chi,
Yes, please.
but in your
But I'm not fluent. That's why I'm not fluent. I'm now learning it ever since I came to Kumasi. I've been trying. I've been in Kumasi for 2 years. Yeah, yeah. Ever since I came to Kumasi.
Wow.
Vice President,
Mr. Chair.
tell us about your policies.
Okay, so with the policies, we've grouped them into two. That's first the freshman reports. Sorry, three. No, sorry, there are six. There are six in total. First is the freshman report system, and second is the Build You initiative. Third is the Power Upgrade initiative. Fourth, I'll go for the Swim Smart.
It's okay. You know that one Marvin is not around. You assume his position as the president.
Yes, please. It's in the constitution.
So when Marvin is absent,
Yes.
and you're to be the president,
Yes.
what are some of the financial proceedings when you not request for funds to make the program? What?
Do you have a copy of your
No, please.
No, not yet.
Yes, please.
So let me know the process that we go through when you are requesting for funds to do a program.
The financial secretary. Please, Mr. Honorable Chair Member, you see, I'm his running mate and we share one vision.
I'm asking the question to you. I want to know whether you do this.
So for all that I know,
Let's continue.
Thank you. That's it.
The Vice President.
Mr. Chair.
Secretary for OHA.
no idea.
No idea.
Yes, please.
What about the chairman?
Dr. Yao Aleke.
Who composed the national anthem?
Philip Behu.
Why was the hall named University Hall?
No idea.
Where did you get the name Katanga?
It roots back to a history from the Congo country. Yes.
Who's the current director of student affairs?
Professor Marian Nkansa.
How many problems have you identified in the hall?
A lot.
Mention one.
Our sockets and
Your sockets.
yes.
So how are you going to solve?
Okay, so as part of our policies, yes, the power upgrade initiative. Yes, we
So
will.
let's say the funds that we are using to solve all the problems is not enough. What are you going to do to solve?
That's why we are saying we are going to support the administration. We can't do all in our budget, but we will provide enough to help them change all the sockets.
How are you going to get extra funds in case your budget is not enough to solve all these things you need to implement?
Okay, since we will be in power, then we can ask for sponsorship from maybe any other company we know, especially MTN, since it's our affiliate, yes, marketing ISP provider.
So what if MTN will not sponsor you? What are your wishes? Please do not get scholarship.
In case we don't get sponsors from any company,
Yeah,
definitely we will get.
definitely will get.
Yes, and alumni too can help.
Who is the current president of Alumni?
No idea.
No.
I know a lot
We
of them,
wanted
but I
to
don't know
help
the
you.
presidents.
I wanted to
What's
help
the
you.
nature of K University?
The knot of the wisdom is untied only by the wise.
By the wise.
Give it to the president. You are part of the parliament.
Yes, please.
How many parliamentarians form under the SRC?
41 parliamentarians currently.
41.
Exactly.
Are you sure?
Yes, please.
You were the General Secretary, right?
Yes, please.
What major achievement do we see that you did in your tenure of office?
So, thank you. Yes, so the proper communication and a smooth transition of communication from the JCR residents to the JCRC executives to the hall tutors as well.
And that's a major achievement.
That's a major achievement.
What did you do different? Because we all use the electronic channel to communicate by sharing flyers, going door to door, speaking to me. So what did you do different that makes this your major achievement as the general secretary?
Because there is a high turnout in every program that we
There's
do
a high talent in every program that you do.
in this administration than
Okay. Like the JCR forum. That one, the turnout was
Was very, very big. Yeah, we saw it. The
this.
eye screen into the turnout was very, very good. All right, so thank you very much.
Please, the JCR forum. Why do you think that program didn't come on?
because that time we showed the UCL final match, and majority of the residents were home at that time. Many of them after the UCL final match also left. Yeah,
But the program was before the match.
before. So as I said, because it's on the UCL final match, majority of them were home at that time, and the president engaged with me together with the financial secretary that after the UCL match, then we do the JCR forum.
Okay.
But even when we even go by that decision, majority of them had already been tired. They have been exhausted, so they all left.
So now that that program didn't come on, didn't you think of rescheduling it to another day?
Mr. Thank you very much, honorable chairperson.
I'm not
I
person.
honorable member. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I wanted to host it right after the mid semester. Unfortunately, I had resigned from the general secretary.
You just resigned, I think, a week ago. You were supposed to resign a week ago before taking of forms. So 2 weeks ago. But midterm wasn't 2 weeks ago.
That after the mid semester exams.
That you resigned.
Yes.
So you felt that after the mid
semester, that's when more people more people will come.
Do the program
before mid semester. People will not come because they will be going to study room.
After the semester.
That time I had resigned.
That time you had already resigned.
I had already resigned.
So now this brings me to this question. Last year, you were going for president, right?
No, general secretary.
You never did fly to go for president and later went for general secretary.
No, please.
It was general secretary at the start.
Yes.
At the start.
Yes.
To the end.
Yes.
But I saw somewhere that you were going for president.
No. I'm not going for president. No.
All right. So there's this final question that someone asked me.
Come again.
There's this question that someone asked me, a resident. Since you are aspiring to be the president, I couldn't get the answer. But since you have taken a mandate to be the next president, let's see whether you have answers to your residents. So now the question goes, there's a pool here, but we don't go there to swim. Like, is there a day that they can organize a program and then we all go and swim there?
Okay, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. You know, there is a popular saying that when you go to Rome, you do what the Romans do. So you've come to University Hall, and it's a traditional hall. We cherish our traditions. So if we want to implement this initiative, we have to go through a proper channel, a structured one. So I would first of all engage with the authorities. If they give me the permission to do that, why not? So the necessary authorities,
like,
I'll speak to my JCRC executives. If they agree, then we forward it to the hall management, the hall tutors, the hall master. If they agree, then we go ahead.
Okay, please give it to your
don't.
So just one question for you. What is one key welfare policy you'd want to leave behind as your legacy?
Okay, I would like to the power upgrade initiative.
The
power upgrade initiative.
Elaborate it.
Oh, okay. It's supporting the administration with funds to change the socket that we are using are 3 amps. Yes, sorry, 13 amps. Yes, and the majority of the electrical appliance that we bought, they use 15 amps. So that's what have been causing the electrical faults and stuff in our fans and
So do you want to say the electricians don't know what they're doing and they kept that 30 amps there?
So the question is directed to the vice.
Oh, at first, majority of the electrical appliances that we're using were 13. Yes.
Yes, thoughts that went behind it for putting 13.
The reason why they are using 30.
No, please.
Are you talking about the sockets in the balcony?
No, please. Yeah, the sockets in the balcony are 15, yes, but they are round in shape. And majority of the appliances we use today are rectangular in shape. You see, yes, technology has evolved. We've moved from the round gadgets and now we are using.
Yeah, the electricians themselves haven't realized that, or the authorities of the hall haven't
Okay, as
realized
I
that.
said, I reported it to Marvin and he approved the electrician of this hall. And that's the that thing I'm saying now. That's what, that yes, it's because of the 13 I'm talking. So they will have to change them to 15. So
Okay.
yes.
They said they will do it.
Yes, but they will need money.
They will need money.
Yes, so Marvin
Further went to the hot Twitter and was like our policies. We want to support them with funds to be able to do it.
Okay, Marvin, please take it. So,
Thank you
Marvin,
very much.
imagine I'm your president, you are my general secretary. Yeah. And then in the budget, I try to manipulate it to take something. An issue comes. Will you support me? Or
Come again with the question, Mr.
if I am your president and then enjoying the budget, I try to manipulate it to take something from it.
If you were the president,
Yes.
and you
I'm
are,
your president, you are my general secretary.
I'm your president.
And I try to manipulate the budget to probably get something from it. So, and then an issue comes. Will you stand by me as a brother, or you'd do something else?
No, I'll stand by the values of University Hall. Yes, because we are here to serve to the best interest of the JCR residents. So I'll not stand by you in engaging in corruption.
Okay. And then you argue with me in public, right?
No, why will I argue in public?
Okay. So you will argue with your president in public?
No, no, why should I?
It's not nice, right?
Oh,
Then just don't do it again. So when you're done, you come in and write your name here. All right.
You said something about fans. How are you going to convince the fans to do your project?
so
I don't think the JCR fans can come forward.
with the one from my pocket. Okay, so I'll generate funds by writing letters to companies for partnership.
For your projects.
My project,
Yeah.
the power initiative, that one I'll generate it out of my own.
Your own money.
Yeah, my own. Yes, my own coffers.
Your personal money. So
Exactly.
why
Yes, yes.
so why didn't you do it when you were the general secretary?
At that right now, that time I invested my money, and hopefully
By
the
the
next
time you win the election,
it's a
investment would have doubled. They will use the
I'll use it
resources
exactly.
as an individual,
You can't use your own money for projects.
Yes.
Okay.
And
I'll pass through the necessary procedures.
And
That's the necessary procedures.
procedure there.
Okay,
What
so
are the
when
necessary procedures
so
that you
when
pass with?
I first forward it to the hall tutor and he doesn't approve it, then I'll go ahead with the JCRC funds. If he says no, I'll communicate to the JCR residents that this is what I intend to do, but I'm not giving the money to use my own funds and not using the hall funds as well. So this is the issue. Come again.
how about maybe generation? If your ACL classes for every day, you will give some another
Yeah.
So you
Please,
want
can I?
JCL to be
That when you come into office as a president, after you have won the elections, you use your own money to solve the certain issues here and do your projects.
Since you said I can't use my own money, then we'll see our way out.
Okay.
I have an ethical let's say you are outside your vice, your general secretary comes to you. That's the vice and financial secretary has told you, and upon your investigation, you get to find out that if you go to speak to the if you confront them or you go to speak to the
What you tell about it. They are going to end up in jail, right? They are going to jail them, or the matter will be referred.
Yeah, so to serve in the best interest of the residents, and if they have to take them to jail, and the residents will benefit best from the money, I will. But if they are not going to refund the money back, if they are going to refund they are going to refund the money back, then I don't think.
There is no option like that. The only option is they are going to and they are your executives.
So I'll first of all consider the situation with the JCR residents. Should I proceed to report them to the auditor so that they take it to DOSA for them to be jailed, or I should withdraw? So from the information that I'll gather from the JCR residents, if they say yes, I'll proceed. If they say no, I'll withdraw.
You're telling your running mate that in adversity you are not going to. You are just going to.
Yeah.
As he stated earlier that when Marvin he also does something contrary to what he has promised, he's also going to take me to the necessary authorities. The same thing now. Yeah.
You think you had something running?
Yeah, Randy has something
about
to say.
about the fund that we thought of using to support the whole teachers or the whole administration for them to change the sockets. And Mr. Chair, I don't get why you are saying it, because Marvin went to the hot tutor and the hot tutor was like they have to get funds. So all that we are doing is we are just trying to
related to the scenario he's given or something like
no the about the power initiative.
Beat me on better
No please.
Yeah.
No please, I'm not debating you. So we oh oh okay, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
please maybe
It's not. It's not. There's a the school says don't pay finance. Don't use your own body to.
he was not saying the pre-finance. He was saying out of the JCRC coffers, we are supporting the whole. That's what he said.
So
that's not
uh-huh.
I was saying soliciting for funds from companies.
You can't just go about soliciting
For fun.
I've seen the number of complaints they were able to solicit funds.
Funds from aha.
So about 5.
Five complaints gave you money.
No, not get. We wrote to about 5.
And how many gave you money?
None.
So what do you think next year you will get it?
Yes. So my
You can't.
so
Eh,
my
proceed. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
All those channels has to do. You understand?
yes.
Why do you deserve the office more than your opponent?
Oh, I'm not here to compete with my opponents or say I deserve the office more than my opponents. I believe we all have the qualities to serve as the university or president. So I'm not here
So
to.
why should the resident trust?
So the residents will trust me because one, I have a leadership quality that demonstrates the leadership of university hall qualities. I also I also have tolerance qualities that's respect one another's view, and I also have academic excellence that also reflects the university halls what the university hall is known for or university halls value.
Okay, that's fine. How many months have 28?
All the months.
What has hands but cannot clap?
No, I have no idea.
What can travel around the world while staying in one place?
Passport. A passport stamp.
Wrong. What has one eye but cannot see?
A needle.
What gets wetter the more?
Come again.
What gets wetter the more it dries?
A towel. A towel.
So